Happy Good Friday, everybody. I had an amazing birthday yesterday, and it wasn't like anything really crazy happened, but still a lot of love was poured out to me. I just want to take a few minutes to thank a whole bunch of different people. For example, we'll just start off at the very top. So Chris and Andy here in Wells, my friends came over, and my friend Tyler came over, and very nice to have a few people here in the house with me. Norma gave me a box of pizza pockets up at the store in the morning. And of course, Helen sent a donation. Mom sent some money that so helped take the stress off just seeing that in the box last night. So thank you very much for that. New Patreon member, Amanda. Thank you so much, Amanda. I also got 2 donations from one into the PayPal, so thanks Lisa for that, because the PayPal is how I usually pay for the apps that I use to keep the channel going, so that's especially appreciated. Sandra as well, throwing her monthly $5 in over. I appreciate it. It's all the small donations that really make a difference, right? So that's some of it. But what we're gonna do here is I want to look through the birthday wishes and well wishes and whatnot. There's probably too many to catch them all, but so many of you like Frankie.
Happy birthday to you.
Are just the best thing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe Young.
You're a beautiful man, Frankie.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's just have a look at the birthday well wishes here. I just want to shout some people out. So Ryan Voudelainen, Storm Chaser down there in Vancouver, awesome. Paul Crawford, festival director in Ignite the Arts Festival, who I was just down visiting with, and also the director of the Penticton Art Gallery, right? Hey, Tarina. Greg Harrington, who is the singer in Political Incorrect, among other bands. I used to see him at Planet Kensington all the time back then in the day, serving the drinks. My cousin Ashley Waring. Hey, Tammy Lee, long time no see. Leanne Harris back there in Ontario. Roy Robbins, Mr. Awesome from the Hippie Crits. Happy birthday, brother, he says. I love Roy so much. Hey, and this is my good friend Rose from out there in the coast. Love you, Rose. Good to see you. Tanya there in Quesnel. Amazing. Kent Giro. Glenn, Wendy Sargent from back home, grew up with Claire Archibald, firefighter, Jeremy down there in the Caribou. Denny Portrois was my lawyer when I was arrested in Montreal back in 2004, and thanks to Denny, I never had to do 18 months of jail time, and we had a fairly good result at the end of that whole Montreal trial back then. They said I smashed a Ferrari, which at a protest, and we fought that one. Okay, Robin, who's Spider's niece. Good to see. I hope you're safe down there, America, their side of the border. Justin, my stepbrother, love you very much too, buddy. Good to see you. JP from Quesnel, Terry Lee, Roger, Mike Vigano, who spent a number of times playing guitar in the Outlaw Band. He is one talented musician. My cousin Scott, Tara Patterson, who I grew up with all through school there. Mike Colleen, thank you very much. Ken Dryfout, Pastor Ken, went to university with him. This guy is a total beauty of a guy, and elbows up, fellow Dutchman there, and we see eye to eye on a lot of things, Ken and I. Hey, Patricia, Wendy, Dan Barton, right on. That's drummer there. He plays with Kim Gucci lately. Good old friend of mine there. Longevity John, who's runs the Duncan Garage showroom, and Jenny Ackett, right on from Twin Butte General Store down there. Been a couple of years since I've been down to play a gig in Twin Butte. I'm well overdue. Hey, Dean out of Quesnel. Terry, right on. Michaela, Stephen Hood, right on. That's this guy's a fire behavior specialist down there in Southeast Fire Center, and I learned a lot from Stephen Hood back when I first became a firefighter. Really appreciated him. Leaned on him lots over the years. My bro, Brian McKillican, love you, buddy. Anna, Nina, Clint Peavy. Look at these. There's a lot to go through, but I think a lot of these people deserve a word or two about themselves because they're just really, Clint, thank you very much. Sita, wow, she used to have what was Cetus Cafe called there in Winlaw? People in Winlaw remember. Musician Mike Dunn, thank you, buddy. Donovan Weaver, that's not just a great driller, but a great banjo player and a great guitarist and whatnot. Donovan, he really could play the old-timey. Thanks, Ross and Ann. And hey, Weasel Bear, right on, buddy. Hannah Daber, thank you. Thanks, SC. Huey Susie there. Jenny Susie's brother. Got to meet him. She, of course, married my bro, cowboy Malcolm McLean, and got to meet Huey at the wedding there. And that's a one quality human being. Chris Chris Waits, who I grew up with there, through high school side. He's out of Tweed, Ontario, but we all went to high school together, and I've known him through the Spiderland scene. Aaron, hey buddy, Barb down here in Wells, Lanny Billy, right on. There's a firefighter of beauty. I love this guy so much, Lanny Billy. David Maidman, oh, good to see you there. Solidarity brother. Robert Severson, longtime firefighter. Jilly, happy birthday. Wishes, he says, Joey, the world's a better place because of your contribution. Oh, that's so nice. Jason Toner, right on, bro. Norman Narwaki. Now, there's one awesome musician out of Montreal. That's so great. Holly Sargent, that's, of course, Kenny's wife. I love you, Holly. Hope you're having an amazing day. She says, do something for yourself, even if it's something small. That's the advice I always give to other people. I think that's even the advice I give to her a couple times over the last couple years. So I like that. I think that's always a good policy, you know, and sometimes you just got to reward yourself a little bit. Molly Gata, who's done so well in your life, you know, when I first met you down on the downtown east side, compared to, you know, how much you blossomed and grew. I'm so proud of you. Sean Medor. Heather Jean here from Wells, BC. You're a beauty, Heather. Thanks very much. Malcolm McCall. Yeah, you're a great friend, great supporter. Really much appreciate you. Brian J. Knight. These two guys are somewhat similar characters a little bit. Brian over there in Edmonton side. Hey, Laura. Thank you very much. Sherelle, wishing me a happy birthday. That's so nice. I love when people take the time to say a sentence. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I often just don't even look at the birthdays of the day. And I'm terrible because I probably never wished any of you a birthday, including Linda here in town. I probably never wished any of you a happy birthday before. And because I look at it's like, because I got so many friends on here, I look at sometimes like 30 birthdays, and I feel like if I just hit the have to be birthday only button, people will see that. You know, like Santa Ducey down there. I love that guy so much down there. And Kamloops, of course, he's with the Sound City Hooligans. Great band. Hey, Nick. Hey, Mike. Hey, Phil Leroy here in Wells, BC. That guy's badass. Love you, Phil. Colin. Christopher Livingstone, who, of course, was part of Vandu and Wars, Western Aboriginal Harm Reduction Society, and Ollie Summer, too, down there, who was part of the Woodward Squat and was part of the Woodward's building that I worked in for many years in the downtown east side. And he's a good metalhead. Love him. Thanks, Yan. Thanks, Sandy. Hey, Nathan Robinson. Miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Hope you come back to Wells soon. Ed Wall, country singing, playing guy there who's down on the south coast. He's known for floating around on boats. He's amazing. Ryan Krause, Storm Chaser. Awesome, man. Hey, Rob Thompson. Dustin Liebau, good old friend there. He's Catherine's husband, and you great guy. Dave Merritt, search and rescue guy who's part of Avalanche Canada. Bryce Montgomery, Ruth Lothar, L.A. Sanders there, Nancy Davidson, who I went to high school, or in public school with, high school, ever since grade 2, I think it was, that her and her sister showed up into our class. Michael Lau, Marianne. Hey, Grant Deachman, drummer here in the Caribou, really good guy. Andy here, Gunadon Wimjigit is his Mohawk name, actually, and Andy and I, also one of my Wing Chun Kung Fu brothers. And Gary Cuthbert down there in Grand Forks. Hope you're doing good there. Greg Sween, Lauren Dillabaugh here from here. Musician Taryn Gabriel. Love you, man. I love when people say that, you know. And Hilding Donaldson, of course, from our show there. Dale Campbell, who's been so good to me in the past too. Like, look at all these people. Look how lucky I am, and I can't even get to all the people who sent me direct messages and things like that. It's too bad this Facebook thing is so busted. And now, here comes Tyler in the door right now. As I mentioned, he's here. And I'm just going through kind of the list of... I haven't looked at all the happy birthdays everyone sent me yet. So I thought, instead of like trying to respond to all of them, because it's just too much to type, I would just go through them and be like, hey, thanks to all these people. So anyways, the Leslie Ross, Brendan Koziel, Sherry, Jordan Altman, geologist who worked with here in the mine all the time. Maple Leafs fan, of course, extraordinaire. He grew up in Ontario as well. Jordan, of course, we know the Battle of Ontario is about to go on. Jordan Altman, I'm thinking about you, of course. Wish you were here watching hockey with me there. Paula Ribeiro, who I worked with in the downtown east side. Love your politics, love who you are. Julia Mackey, of course, she does the one. She has several plays that she's put on that are really popular. She helps run the theater here in Wells. Really good people here. And it was her husband's birthday yesterday also, Dirk Van Strael, another Dutchman with the same birthday as me. Thanks, Krista, Asta, Timothy, Sean McGowan. Hey, right on, the McGowan family out there in Edmonton. Great band. Thomas Reichart, who's I consider one of my Sifus, one of my Wing Chun elder brother, teacher, knowledge man. He's very good, very knowledgeable. He says, "Love you, Joey. Happy birthday!" And I'm still waiting for you to come up here and spend a week or 2 or 3 doing some Wing Chun out in the mountains with me there, Thomas. Let's go. Jason, thanks, man. Hey, Dawn. Wow, hope everything's going on over there. It's been a long time since we've seen her. Played in the band Gertrude, this post-punk feminist band out of London, England that I went on tour with back in 2008. Chad Von Rad, Nadine Kalman. Hey, over there in Edmonton side, great musician, great player, great friend, great person, great politics. Mark Brooks, who I went to school with. Awesome, man. Love you. It was his birthday on the 14th, man. Happy birthday back to you, Mark. The 14th wasn't that long ago. You know, and this guy, it's like, I've known these guys since kindergarten or whatever. It's like, I remember your birthday for the rest of my life, buddy. Weldon and Pinto, thanks very much. Hey, Carol. Hey, Don, Marjorie, Bruce. So great. Lindsay, Margaret, you're a great friend, good person too. Hit another. See, here's Facebook's broken link there. Click on the thing. Look at how many birthdays there is. Thanks, Anita. Thanks, John. Deb Reimer. Hey, Deb, say hi to Rocco for me. Patrick Veach, one of my firefighting bros up there from Seneca and Prince George. Hey, right on. Love you, buddy. Alexander Kovac, she's a metal musician from Prince George, totally awesome. Hey, Charles. Hey, Sandy. Hey, another Charles. Hey, Carolyn. See, there's too many things. I could never get to all these, but if I just talk about them and I'll say hi, maybe it's entertaining for you all to hear about some of these people. Maybe not, but it's what I'm doing anyways today. So I'm saying a thank you because I feel like a lot of people helped break me out of some sadness that was going on there. Rick Raymond, firefighter and musician down there in the Sunshine Coast. Shout out to you. Allison Brock over there, CKUA Radio in Alberta. Shout out to you. James Douglas, who works for Barkerville here and really good man. One of my neighbors. Shout out to you, Casey Elliott, LD Tron, Trevor R. Brown. You played a lot of gigs in the Outlaw Band. And then, you know, there's only one person out there who I'm like, oh yeah, you can play harmonica in my band. It's Trevor because he's actually a legitimately great harmonica player. Becky Ann, hey Curtis, right on Curtis. Of course, he was one of the managers or people who helped run the camp, the logging camp that we had to stay at there a couple years back when we were fighting fire up in the Amanika. Hey Dan, Tammy, Gene Swanson. Oh, how great! You're always a social justice warrior, Gene Swanson down there in Vancouver. Cheryl Baker, of course. Shout out to you and all my First Nations friends up here in the north. She's from Stillatin there. Tim Hind. Hey Tim, right on, buddy. Shelly Dick down there in Shaquetin Territory. Hello to you, and Jamie Ray, Steve Goslin, double bass player down there. He's in the Castlegar region now. Played lots of different festivals and gigs with Steve Goslin over the years. He's a good man, a good person. Patricia Brewer. Last time I seen her, we were doing. A kid had the motorcycle accident and was dead in Kamloops. And that's the last time I seen Patricia Brewer. I hear that you've gone through some health things lately, Patricia. So shout out to you. Hope you're doing okay with all that. Aaron, Phil, Misty. Hey Misty, what's up, Misty? And firefighter and friend down there who's down outside the Williams Lake area. Lucy and Rick and Gag and Panisar. I haven't seen you in a long time, bro. Patricia Ann Martin, who used to run the Rolla Pub up there, one of the most legendary pubs in the history of northern British Columbia as far as I'm concerned. And of course she shut the pub down sometime around the pandemic, and I think she was ready to retire, and you earned it. Hey Michael, Danielle, Shelley, how could I get to all you? Liz, Caribou friends, Kevin McMurran, who used to be the manager at QR Mill here, that part of the Gold Project, which I no longer work for, haven't for 10 years now. Hey Christina, right on. Colleen, Nadia, Mike Hodsell from DOA and BCDC. I fucking love you. You're so badass, you mountaineering motherfucker. Proud to know you. Suzanne, Pamela Schwinsky, Buck Ellard. Hey Buck, how's it going down there on the American side? You're a beauty. Hope you're still singing. Haven't seen you much on my feed for a while, but he was playing fiddle there when we were on tour with Bob Wayne and the Outlaw Carnies out there across Western Canada, 2008 or 9 or something like that. Craig McCoy, who I've known almost my whole life. I think he's working up in Baffin Island or something like that right now. And hey, Adam Spatola mentions that too. Adam Spatola was my best friend all through all through school growing up there, kindergarten on, right? So loved Adam my whole life. And Craig McCoy, you're a great person. Hey, Eswin Naomi, Sean Tyler, right on. This guy, he's awesome. He's a musician down there, plays in Toaster from Castlegar area. Dean DeMillo from the Gary and Dean Gary and Dino show. Not all Americans are, just 49.9%. There, Carly Leanne Klein. Look, I'm so lucky here. Stu Kirkwood, Dennis Hoff. Dennis Hoff's mom ran the Nat Auditorium Hotel for all those years. Love you, Dennis. You're a total hilarious guy. You're always a funny guy. Even when we don't agree on everything, man, I always thought you're just a well-meaning human being. Love you. Shelley Long, who I've known ever since my first Spiderland days back in the day for the punk rock scene. Hey, Leslie West. I know through the cowboy music scene. Derek Roberts, of course. Dirty and the Derelicts, Vancouver side. Love you, buddy. Daniel Stover. Hey, Sheldon Clare. That's our MLA here in the Caribou. And he's I love that guy, actually. I really do. There's no one quite like him around, and I think we appreciate each other for that. Hey there, Donna Williams here in Wells. Scott Nolan, right on, buddy. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Another great songwriter out there, Ontario side. Barbara Backmeyer from the Caribou Regional District. You're an amazing person. Zip Ties. I don't know who that is, because I don't know who Zip Ties is, because your name is Zip Ties, and I'm like, maybe that's Zippy, but I don't think she's on the Facebook. So, hey B, hey Mike Smith, Monica Beaulieu, Frankie just loves you, Josie, a friend out of Wells here, of course. Maybe hope you come back to Wells this summer. Tanya, Paula, Ian Magoo, Stu Curcio, Stacy Curcio. Sorry, I'm looking up at two different things at once here. Stacy, thanks very much. Dame Pickle, there, Pickle. I know since high school as well, and we were always in the freak scene. We were always the punks, and great artist. Think about you often, Mickle. Love you there, Mickle the Pickle. Chris Moore out of Peterborough there, of course. He's involved with the Knife Hammer Band. David Rogers from the punk scene up there. He's out of Mackenzie, sometimes lives in Prince George. Of course, Kelly Green. And my friend from Edmonton, Dirk Van Stralen, whose birthday it was yesterday. Happy birthday to you too, my Dutch brother. He's a really good human being, solid human being. And, some of us Dutch folk who have family that went through the war have like really strong opinions that are very, very closely aligned. Brian Dudgeon, who is one of my good friends growing up there, John Dudgeon. His big brother was Brian Dudgeon, and we always looked up to him because he's this like big, scary monster who wasn't a monster at all. And always loved you, Brian. Always looked up to you. Always respected you, man. Care about you so much. Thanks, Valerie. Hey, Katie, right on. And one of my greatest supporters in the Caribou, who like so many times you've picked me up in so many different kinds of ways over the years, whether it was like physically picking me up from a fire or whatever, watching my dog for a weekend, or just, giving me property work there at Fire Smart in your property. Hey, Robin, good to see you out there. Of course, first met Robin at Shutika, Native Sovereignist Camp there, and care about you very much. Haven't seen her in years, not since the Outlaw Band was playing down the Kootenays as a full band, so I'm thinking like 2010 or something like that. That's probably the last time I actually friggin' seen you. Hey, Neil, my cousin Jason Crow, you're a beauty. You've become such a good dad, such a good man. I'm so proud of you. Karen Richards, of course, from our show, love you very much. Hey, Shauna, that's my sister, Shauna Johnson. Didn't mean to skip over you, Rob, but as soon as I seen Shauna, I was like, my sister Shauna, love you. That's my dad's. My dad had 3 kids besides myself. Jason Burnstick, there's one of the most talented guys in the world with a slide on a guitar. First Nations friend. When I had tuberculosis and I was like on my deathbed, there was a benefit show that was put together for me in 2006. Jason Burnstick was the headliner. I love you, Jason. You did something. That's something I'll never forget. That's the kind of thing that's like, wow, in my weakest, sickest, brokest time, Jason Burnstick, who, that guy should be an absolute superstar. He already is, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Rowan. Hey, Karen. Hey, Deuce. Firefighter there. Deuce Treefaller. Colleen Carr, right on. Richard Cameron. Love you so much, Richard, up there in Fort St. James. Gone fishing with Richard. You're a totally well-meaning, well-hearted beauty who would, always seems to try to do the right thing for people. I respect people like you so much. Ron Charette, who's been my Uncle Jack's friend longer than I've been alive, and, of course, friend of my mom's. he's a beauty out there in Trenton, Ontario. Hey, Ron. Hey, Larry Forchalk here in Wells. Thanks very much. Colleen, who got so many of us through our teenage years back there. Of course, I was in her son's class as well, but she was very supportive of our band back then. They did everything to keep us going. Hey, April, hope things are going down well in Washington. Of course, Andrea Ramelow, you're a fantastic woman, fantastic human being, a beautiful artist, beautiful voice, and I very much respect you in all kinds of ways. Firefighter John Phillips there, fuck yeah, bro, love you. Lori, Simon David Hanley, hey, Lori, thanks very much. I'm glad you're on the planet too, Lori. And Simon David Hanley, who built me the computer I'm using right here. And of course, if I have drum talent, it's probably initiated with Simon, okay? Ying Ying, who's going to be moving in the back apartment here when she comes back to work Wells. Thank you very much, Ying Ying. Hey, Steve Tennant. We were just arguing about festivals a little bit, but you're a good man, and thanks. My mom's known him for almost as long as I've been alive as well. We're back in Perth, Ontario. Bobby Hooligan Hill there from, of course, again, Sound City Hooligans. Hey, Hollingsworth, right on, John. Love you. There's a solid friend that I've had for 25 years now through revolutionary circles. And same with Nikki Storms from Garrett Nohea is her Mohawk name out there in Tyandanega back home. Still love you, Nikki. I had the biggest crush on her for years. And, maybe I'm long over that now, but you always have a special place in my heart. You're always one of my favorite people. You are a warrior and a real badass. Shirley, thanks so much for the happy birthday. Thanks, Bob. Okay, 43 more to go. We're almost there, friends, and that's not even all the different comments and everything and personal messages, but I just wanted to get through these. Hey, Beth, right on. That's Beth, of course, from my Spiderland Punk Fest crew. And Ellie Cocker, I love you so much, Beth. Ellie Cocker, who I went to high school with there, known for years. Selena, hey, Selena, right on. Thanks, Deb. And Uncle Larry. Oh, that's great. That's like one of the only Johnson I have any contact with. I haven't talked to my dad in 26 years. It'll be this Christmas. But thanks to my sisters finding me again, and my brother there, Justin, and I at least know my dad's brother, Uncle Larry, still, and he was always good to me, so good. Hey, Jill, been worried about you lately. Hope you're doing okay. Love you. Hey, Daryl, Beelzebub Jones. Darren, good friend. Troy Thompson, of course, was the singer in our band, The Persecuted. I've known this guy for a long time. Like, the first 60 shows I played in a slam and thrash band when I was like 15, 16, 17 years old. Of course, Troy was our singer and the genius behind all of it. And love you, Heather Vandervelde. That's my high school best friend, Neil Bruck's sister. Geronius, hey, man, thanks so much. All the best to you, too. See, 31 more. We're almost there. That's too bad this thing's so glitchy. It could go so much faster if I could just open all of them up at once. Hey, Alexander. Hey, Pix. I'm so glad you got your power back. Of course, Pixie, who used to be in the band Fuck Knuckles out there in Toronto, and Kensington Market punk scene, of course, was always part of our Spiderland scene. Hey, Monica. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Chad. Hey, Travis. Of course, Travis as well from a punk fest scene out there. He's Peterborough's side. One of the Tola, you're one of the all-time awesomest people, as well as Chris Chapman, who, of course, you might have known from playing all those years in Mama Garoove out of here. He's been living in Edmonton a long time. You're a beauty, Chris. John Duff. Hey, Dolores. Right on. That's Dolores from back in Madoc, Ontario, who was, of course, mother to some of the kids I grew up with, and totally someone that people my age at the time felt. We love you, Dolores. You help so many of us. There's my stepdad here. Love you, Tomer. Was talking about you for 20 minutes yesterday when Dire Straits came on here. Good to hear from Tomer. Stepdad. Hey, Chris Bennett. Right on. John Webster, of course, one of the firefighters. I learned so much from Johnny Webster back in the day. One of ITF firefighters. Red Jettinger there from Quesnel, firefighter. Right on, Reg. Gail Olson. Oh, Gabe Forchalk, our bro here in Wells, who used to be our mayor for a little while. You're a beauty there, Gabe. Steve Crow, Uncle Steve. Hey, Uncle Steve. Love you so much. Frankie, right on. Frankie's part of our show once in a while. Dirk Dillinger, also out from the New Brunswick side there. Mark Mahoney from Madoc, Ontario. You're a beauty. Appreciate you still, even if he was always a couple years older than me. So it's like, as the guy's like, well, that's the guy who never tried to beat me up or be shitty to me. I always loved Jim Mahoney. And of course, in the 80s, he had the name of that guy from Police Academy. Mahoney. It's like everyone fucking loved Mark Mahoney. Melissa Watson, Chris Waite's wife there, known you since high school. You're wonderful. I think so highly of you, and I'm glad that you've had change in your health situation in life. I'm thankful for you. My sister, Iona, here I am when I'm 5 years old, with Iona and Shauna in this picture. Miss you, sis. One of the last times probably we were all in the room for one of my birthdays. I think my 7th birthday might have been the last time, and it's been a long time. I don't know. Maybe we had a birthday when we reconnected there as teenagers, but, my sisters, Iona and Shauna, a big part of my life, even though they've not been a big part of my life. They're certainly a big part of who I am, and in ways it's hard to describe. If you're from a broken family, you get it. Susan LaRouche, hey, Tamara, Marigood Murray, you saved my life all those years back there. She was, of course, my welfare worker when I was on long story short, I was dying of tuberculosis and she made me go to the hospital. Steve Taylor, right on. Michelle, thanks very much. That's Melissa, actually, is her real name, but thanks, Mish. It says Michelle, so people are going to say that. Trevor Woodland, of course, he's now crew leader for BC Wildfire Service, and I remember his first season. Then Wildfire, I got to meet him out there in the West Caribou, and good person, good nature. And his dad was a fan of my weather forecast, and that's how we first got talking. And I'm a big fan of Trevor Woodland, as a matter of fact. Okay, here's John Kaufman. He's over in Hong Kong. Of course, John Kaufman is one of the people I regard as a very deep and wise source of Wing Chun Kung Fu knowledge. Sean Butcher out there, of course, he played in the Remains all those years. His drunk name is Gary. And how you doing, Gary? And then, Sean Butcher, you're just a friggin' hilarious beauty. If I ever come to Australia, I'm looking for guys like you. And there's Frankie McDonald in the course. So thanks, everybody. I can't thank you all enough. Like, you keep me going, you keep the channel going, and you've built me up so much in life in so many ways. I can't thank all of you enough. I wouldn't be who I am without a lot of you. Knowing so many of you is the honor of my life. There's hundreds who I didn't hear from still too, and that's okay because I don't check the birthday things either. Hey, Kim Gucci, she's a one of a kind too. I felt so ripped off that she didn't win the Juno for Best Children's Album. Enjoy your week. Look at all these nice comments, everybody. Thanks everybody. Ron, who played in Jeff Berner's band for years. Trevor Seelig, firefighter. Matthew Jones out there, Chiquetin Territory. Look how lucky I am. Look how blessed I am. I'm not trying to make you feel less blessed. Tyson Gibson Croy, who I fight fires with as well. Anyways, I can't go on forever. I mean, I'm just so thankful to all of you. Thanks so much. You've made an old man feel special and loved, and I can't say enough. Next video will be a forecast video. That's all for this one here. Thanks. Happy birthday to me. Thank you all very, very much. Love you. Bye now.